Howdy everybody. Well, I've never done an unboxing video, and frankly, when that trend started, I was surprised that anybody was interested in them, but I can see that they might be helpful. So I'm about to install the little machine shop belt drive conversion on my mini mill, and I thought I would show an unboxing video. So here we go. This is the box that it came in, delivered very quickly. If you've ever ordered anything from Little Machine Shop, you'll know what I'm talking about. They're very fast. So this was the big box. There was padding and stuff inside there. This is the little box with the actual component kit, all neatly packaged and ready to rock. I'll cut that open in just a second. What I did with the big box, I thought, well, I'll go ahead and use that for the time being. I'll set out some of the tools that I know I'm going to need for the actual conversion, because there's a bunch of good videos on the web about the actual conversion themselves. So 2 or 3 good ones. I won't repeat their work here, but I will say thank you to those people that posted those. So I laid out the tools. The directions are right on top. They're printed out. It's the same thing that's on their website, and it shows exactly what you're going to need. I set some extra tools to the side there. Unfortunately, my snap ring pliers are back at my home. This is my vacation slash future retirement house, so I don't have any snap ring pliers, but I'm going to try to make do without for this this episode. So I think that's the only thing I'm really lacking. So take the old trusty Swiss Army knife and slice through the tape, and let's take a look at the component parts that you get with this kit. What I had done, I had my eye on one of these things for the longest time, and they're not cheap. They're not terribly expensive either in the grand scheme of things, but I waited. If you subscribe to littlemachineshop.com, subscribe to their email, they will send you a weekly email with a special deal, and a lot of it is stuff that I already had and I didn't need, but a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, they ran a special on this, and I'm like, okay, this is the time. Go ahead and buy that. Well, look at that. Please reuse me, but I will. I love these small cardboard boxes are very handy. And look at that, there's another set of instructions inside. So we will go dutifully through them. I want to thank the guys that have posted the instructions on the web before. The reason I say that, I was gonna take the old gears out, but I decided not to after reading the written instructions. You basically have to take the headstock apart, and I really don't want to do that while I'm on vacation right now. So maybe someday. Anyway, so here's the parts. There's the belt, global supplier. It's a Gates standard belt, and they have that listed on their website as well. I'm very stoked that, there we go, Gates TrueFlex 0130, that you can buy it like that. And inside here, there are the plates. That's the plate that the motor gets mounted on. The clear cover, the belt guard. Looks like the new one, the old ones were crystal clear. These are kind of a frosted color, so no big deal, just a little difference. There's the spindle pulley inside there, and let's see. I was doing this one-handed, as you guys know, since I don't have a mount or anything, so pardon the fingers and the sloppy camera work. Let's take a look at the pulleys real quick. He said as he unwrapped it one-handed. Nicely packaged in paper. I should have taken this all apart first, but that wouldn't be an unboxing video, would it? Alright, there's the motor pulley. I know from watching the other videos that are out there, and it has a keyway and a set screw. So I'll just have to save the key when I get done with the other. I take the part, I should say. So here's the clear plastic cover. It's not an unbreakable, or maybe it is unbreakable. It's kind of a frosted plastic that kind of gives. Oh, wait a minute. Now that I notice, maybe it's not frosted after all. It just has a covering on it. Yep, that's probably what it is. So you peel that covering away, and then you have your pretty crystal clear belt cover. So this would be the spindle pulley. It's the larger of the two, and pardon my extra fingers in there. There we go. Spindle pulley, big aluminum pulley. I say big, relatively speaking. There's the hole for the locking pin, so that goes down into the head. Put that aside. And then there's the actual plate that mounts onto the top of the head, the plate for the motor mount, and the fastening device for that. So this motor swivels so that you can adjust the belt tension and change the belt speeds. And lastly, look at that, man, a complete hardware kit inside of the box, including a new zip tie because you have to cut the one that's on the motor pulley. So alright, so one more, motor cables I should say. I'll show you the only other thing I've got done here. Here's the mill. Let me turn the light on. I'm really excited about having this mill. If you remember, I've done videos with this vise that I've had for a million years. I lowered the mill down, and so it's easily accessible. I can get to this. This is the existing spindle pulley here. This is the motor plate that has to come off. There's the zip tie that needs to get cut. And when I take that off, then I can unbolt the motor from the plate that sits on. Now I'll need to get, one thing I didn't get out, I have a wrench, of course, for that to hold it steady, and a spanner wrench that comes with the kit with the mill. So I'll have to get that out and get it ready. There's that spanner wrench. See if I can pull it out real quick and show you. But I lowered the head down so everything's pretty accessible. Okay, I found the spanner wrench and the stop rod. There we go. So those are the two extra parts that I'll need for the conversion effort. And alright, so sorry about the long video. For me, that's 7 minutes plus, 7.5 minutes. Long duration, relatively speaking. But I should have this done in about 15 or 20 minutes. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you posted.